Welcome back one more time. This is the Bills franchise, this time week number 2 connected franchise. We added some depth with the inclusions of Marcus Trufant at corner and Mike Thomas at the wide receiver position. We'll see how they fare in week number 2. We are at home again. Last week the Patriots took care of business in Ralph Wilson. We'll see if we can go 1-1 at the Ralph as we take on the Carolina Panthers, who lost last week as well. E.J. Manuel, the quarterback, threw 3 interceptions in his home season debut. The defense gave up 42 points, including 5 passing touchdowns. Let's see how Cam Newton does against this last-ranked defense. It's intercepted by Kiko Alonso on his first play, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown and a Bills lead. Cam Newton threw it right into the hands of the linebacker, and his second INT of the season goes for 6. A huge play, a satisfying replay, and this gives it a 7-0 advantage for the Bills. A defensive play that we didn't have all of last week. We're scoring for the touchdown. Here on the read option, a fantastic spin move, stiff arm across the midfield, 45, and D'Angelo Williams into Bill territory to kickstart a drive here, down 7-0. But here's Williams, hit in the backfield by Bradham. He's one of the 4 key linebackers on our squad. 3rd down and 12 now. Pass is caught underneath. Olsen, stiff arm, but will not get it. Panthers have to settle for a field goal and are down to the Bills 7-3. Second quarter now. Handoff. Here's Deshard Choice, his second carry of the day. We are spreading it out to all 3 of these ball carriers. This one gains a huge 15 yards and a Bill first down. Here we go now. After moving the chains, here's Stevie Johnson to the 20. Wide open to the 10, to the 5, and he's out of bounds at the 2. If E.J. Manuel wants to get back on track, I think Stevie Johnson is a good place to get started. He goes right past, burns the defender, and goes all the way inside the 5. A huge play by Stevie Johnson. And here is Fred Jackson, who finds the end zone. That was all kick-started by a huge Stevie Jackson catch and run, and then Fred Jackson finds the end zone. He is in a 2-horse battle with C.J. Spiller as well. 2nd down and 12. Here's Newton, and he is sacked. There is Bradham taking down the quarterback. Now 3rd down and long. Newton fires to the right side, and it's incomplete, and that will lead to a punt. 14-3, and Carolina has to punt it one more time. Now we're going to hand it off to Fred Jackson. We're keeping C.J. Spiller, the injured running back, down on the sideline. So now on a 3rd and 12. Here's Manuel. Pass is caught by the rookie wideout from USC. There's Robert Woods with his 2nd reception. Now 1st down and 10. Another handoff to Fred Jackson. And this drive is chewing up the clock and also the yardage as they pick up a 3rd first down. 3rd and 4 now. Manuel rolls out of the pocket, finds room, and picks up the first down. Boy, he doesn't exactly use his legs quite a bit of the time, but we're going to get him more involved in the running game as well, including on a 2nd down and goal. 4-yard touchdown plunge by Fred Jackson. This game's getting out of hand. So it looks like the Bills are well on their way to a 500 record at 1-1 on the season. Fred Jackson scores the touchdown, and it's 21-3. Buffalo ahead of Carolina. They are dominating in every statistic as well. 2nd down and 10 now. We get the ball to begin the 2nd, and they will take a sack as Alexander gets to the quarterback. Then on a 3rd down and 12, how about you just throw the ball away, live another down? But no, here's E.J. Manuel, his 4th INT thrown on the season. And that's right to Luke Kuechly, keeping the Panthers in the game, because guess what? They have a very short field. Kuechly, the defensive rookie of the year, making a big play. Then on 1st and 10, very next play, pass is caught by Ted Ginn Jr., and none of the defenders were able to get there. A walk-in touchdown, and the Panthers certainly are in the game now after being down huge. Interception, and it's all returned for a touchdown. Very next play, 1st and 10, here's Manuel. On a quick drop, he feels the heat, I don't know where it was, but fires a boneheaded decision right to Captain Munnerlyn, and he'll take that and drive it inside the Bill 30-yard line. Now on a 2nd down and 8, following the 2nd straight interception in 2 plays. It's a Ron Brooks sack. Nice play by the DB getting in there to sack the quarterback. Then Cam Newton looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Running on to bat the ball away is Williams, and he will take that. It's a field goal and an 8-point differential by the Panthers and the Bills. T.J. Graham kickstarting this team after the 6th interception by E.J. Manuel in 2 weeks. And then here's Fred Jackson, scamper off the right side. Boy, if E.J. Manuel doesn't make any more passing plays, another near interception. You may want to think about Thad Lewis as the backup quarterback. Boy, he is just not playing well, but part of that is bad decision-making on my part. Here's D'Angelo Williams for 9 yards. And boy, this is getting into too interesting of a game here. 2nd down and 1, handoff. There's Mike Tolbert. And it's very easy to pick up first downs when nobody's touching you until 15 yards down the field. Another 1st and 10, handoff. That one will be tagged behind the line. Jerry Hughes, who's had a very surprising first 2 weeks, takes the running back behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12 now, wide open Greg Olsen. And Manny Lawson brings him down, but not before he picks up a first down. Boy, this team is driving down the field with authority. Now D'Angelo Williams, and he is run out of bounds after an 8-yard carry. And this running game has really opened up in the second half. Also, the passing attack has certainly had more success as well, as Steve Smith on his first catch picks up a Panther first down. But on 2nd and goal, here's where our red zone defense, which has been the only solid unit in the second half, really helps out. After they forced a field goal last time out, on a 3rd and goal, they look to do it again, and they are up to the task. 3rd and goal, handoff is caught behind the line, and Gilmore, the cornerback, with a very nice run stuff. Then on 3rd and 7, a very nice run after the catch by T.J. Graham, another second-year man for the Bills, picks up the first down. Here's E.J. Manuel now. Pass is caught by Scott Chandler. He is in a contract year. He needs to have a big season, but he could not pick up the first down. We threw it to him twice, and may have spoiled it right away, but the chain gang does indeed say he's about a yard short of the marker. Boy, what a bummer. But on 4th and 1, we end up wanting to go for it. It is too close to punt it away, and they hand off to Fred Jackson, and he gets just enough to move the chains. Luke Kuechly, he already has 2 INTs. He makes the tackle, but not before a first down. And then pass is caught by the backup tight end, Lee Smith. If we don't sign Scott Chandler, he's going to be big in this offense next year. Now on a 1st and 10, handoff to Fred Jackson, and he scampers to the 21-yard line. Captain Munnerlyn, his 2nd tackle. 3rd and 2 now. A 2 tight end set, a handoff up the middle, and the story all day. Fred Jackson picks up the first down. Jackson and Choice filling in for C.J. Spiller have combined for nearly 100 yards. A very nice running game, but also the passing attack has not quite been the same. Starlo Tolele gets in there, the rookie defensive tackle, for the sack. And on 3rd and goal, Manuel to the end zone. Pass is caught for the touchdown, and guess who it is? His 2nd catch goes for a score. The free agent acquisition, and already he's paying dividends. Finds the end zone. He didn't do that too much in Jacksonville, but he gives the Bills a 28-16 lead, and Kiko Alonso seals the game for the Bills with an INT. Cam Newton's 3rd on the day, and that will lead to a Bills 1-1 record, as they do indeed take care of the Panthers. After a field goal, this is a garbage play, and unfortunately it leads to an injury on the field, as Ron Brooks, who is another young cornerback in our secondary. Gilmore's the starter, but the number 2 DB is Ron Brooks, and he is down on the field and in a lot of pain. Boy, that is a terrible sign for the Bills. 3rd down and 10 now. Here's Newton, intercepted one more time. Manny Lawson going the other way, and that will indeed seal it if it wasn't sealed already. Sealed, stamped, packaged. Panthers lose, and the Bills get it done at home. 31-16, Buffalo over Carolina, and that indeed will send Cam Newton to 0-2 on the season. Statistically, E.J. Manuel good in every category but interceptions again. 3 on the day. Fred Jackson, 18 for 63. That's going to be pretty good when you tack on 2 touchdowns. And Stevie Johnson, of course, is our receiving threat. He had 4 catches Defensively, we can count on this team forcing interceptions, but also 2 sacks by the cornerbacks, both Duke Williams and Ron Brooks, getting to the QB and taking him down. That was a fantastic defensive effort by our secondary, but unfortunately, we're going to have Ron Brooks on the sideline. Doug Marrone gets a win, but also at a cost. Broken collarbone, he's out for the next 7 weeks. A huge blow, as we're now going to have to rely more on Marcus Trufant to come in as the number 2 cornerback now, as we take on the Jets, who have not won a game in next week's Connected Franchise.